Hello everyone, welcome back to our Rory McIlroy PGA Tour career mode. Today it's time for episode 11 and the final round of the Alberta Classic, which of course we're going to play fully through. After the first 3 rounds we are 8 under par at this tournament, and with the leader on 19 under par, it very much looks like we're not going to win this, but we had a very good round last time. We were 4 under par. With a full round I feel like we can do some good things here. So we're going to start at the first hole with 43rd place. Can we improve on that throughout this round?
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Today it's the final round.
Here we are then at the first. We've changed our outfit a little bit. We've got a nice red cap, a nice blue t-shirt on to make us feel nice and cool under the pressure. Not a very nice hole this one isn't actually, because the wind's coming back towards us by quite an extent. But we should still be able to reach this one in two. I'm a little bit worried about the bunks on the left-hand side covering the flag, but we should still be okay. It's a decent tee shot. And maybe, just maybe we can get a birdie here to start off our round. We look very trendy in that blue t-shirt and our orange hat. I quite like that actually, but that might just be me. You never know. Right, we're gonna have to hit this a little bit further than the hole to compensate for the wind. Looks okay to me though. Go on to the left a little bit. Come to the left. To the left. We've estimated that quite well actually. That's a birdieable putt I think we've got here, and we look very happy with that. Right, let's follow the putting line this time, shall we? Maybe bring you back a foot. Follow the putt line. Let's see how we get on. Go on, go on, go on. Oh, it's in the hole for a birdie. You want to start to the round. Some great momentum now. We're 9 under par, and who knows, we might end up 20 under par. Who the hell knows? Be quite nice though, because at the last tournament we didn't do particularly well. We were at even par at the end, so a bit of a mixed emotions tournament. But here we're doing very well, which is nice to see. Oh, we don't. Yeah, we will hit the 6 iron here. Why not? Nice full swing, nice and straight as well, which is something we've improved on a little bit through the last few episodes. But this looks nice to me as long as it bounces onto the green. This is a nice birdieable putt. We've got some real momentum going here now. Come on! Our golf looks happy with that. Should be a nice straight put in, surely.
This time it's for birdie.
Oh, stupid idiot. Hit that way too long. No need to get frustrated. That was a bit daft though, I must admit. Right, I should be careful here. I feel like we could lose this shot. I don't want to jinx anything, but I feel like we could drop a shot here. That's exactly what we've done. Deary me. This is our problem really. We kind of have a really good momentum. Then we go and drop a shot which completely changed the game altogether. So after those first 2 holes we're back to where we were before. It's even par for the round. But we've got 16 holes left. It's not by any stretch of the imagination over yet. Nice straighties again at the third. A little bit to the left, but you can't have perfection every time. But this one, it's going to be a bit of a struggle because you've got the rough on the right as well as that wind that's coming back towards us. So quite a pace actually, 9 miles per hour. But we could be able to make this one in 2. Let's have a look how we get on. Quite a risk. I feel like that tree's going to hinder us a little bit there. But let's see how we get on. No, it's going to go straight into that crowd. Well, I don't know, the tree probably helped us a little bit there, but it's gone into the rough. It should be a chippable shot onto the green, that's not too bad. We could have maybe done a little bit better out of that, but we're not too bothered. Go on, son. Oh, so close to the hole. Basically, pretty much just bounced into the hole there, but oh well. Pretty good after that. Yeah, I'll be very pleased with that as he is as well. Oh, Christ. Right, bring it back a lot now. Not enough power on it. Oh well. Yeah, you can't do anything about that. Just move on. Settle for a par here. I know there's some holes later on that we can get birdies on for about 4 or 5 holes, so I'm quite content with that. But maybe we could have improved a little bit. And who knows, we could have been on 11 under, but I look at hindsight a bit too much. We need to focus on the future because that's all that we can change. Bit of a nasty hole here because it's coming downhill, but because we've got such a wind coming back towards us, I would think that even though it'll go above, past that. Oh, I would have thought it kind of bent back a little bit, but oh well. Decent stuff. Oh god, here we go. Let's go with our instinct rather than the putting line here. Which of course doesn't serve us very well whatsoever. Oh dear. Dear
Pretty
me.
good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Oh well. Always look on the bright side, eh?
If it goes in, it's a bonus.
If they're all straight puts, everyone would get them in. I don't think this one's going to go in either, to be honest. God's sake.
Sadly, he's going to be
We
disappointed.
bottle it so much on these last rounds, purely because of the stupid putting line. I hate the putting on this game sometimes. But that's not an excuse. We need to just carry on. Keep calm and carry on.
Back on the tee here at Banff Springs.
Right, back at familiar territory now. The fifth hole. We played this one 3 times, I believe, or maybe twice. It might only be twice. So we know this hole quite well, and because it's such a good win, we can hit this one a bit longer than we would already. It's not going to quite go 300 yards, I don't think, but it is going to go 295 yards, so fairly close. And there should be, hopefully, a birdie to bring our round back together a little bit here.
We'll settle.
It's a nice shot. That's decent. Maybe a little bit too much, but oh well.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
Well, we're not on the green, but, you know, we're fairly close. We're only 6 yards off the hole. We're going to have to just take that, aren't we? Oh, for God's sake, man. Ay, ay, ay.
Shot on the dance floor.
We don't want to drop another shot here. Luckily, it's a straight one, so if we miss this one, it's a bit embarrassing. But there we go. It's in for a par. A bit of consolidation at that hole. We didn't want to drop another shot. And this isn't going to plan at the moment, you know. We're pretty much going to have to birdie every hole now if we want to keep up to McDowell. I'm sure he'll have a good round, so what I'm saying is he hasn't even started his round yet, so even if we catch up to him, he'll probably pull away by another 5 or 6 shots anyway here. But we're not aiming to win, we're aiming to do our best, which is important at these tournaments. But 7 under par is not anything to be sniffed at, to be honest, but 60th place isn't particularly fantastic either, really.
You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin
Decent
that
shot, that
second
one.
shot. You can
It's on the green. See if we can put that one for a birdie. I'm not particularly loving that, but it's a decent shot at the end of the day. 18 foot.
Made par yesterday. This
Right.
one for birdie.
Probably hit that a bit too much. Yeah, we have. Our putting's awful.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still.
It's what really lets us down, so we have to get shots literally right next to the hole if we want to get them in. That's the only problem. Because we can do tap-ins, anyone can do a tap-in, but it's never as easy as that. So that's another par at the 6th, and it's not going towards this round, really.
Well, Frank, this is the
But
longest hole
we've
on
got
the
plenty of
course.
time. We've still got 12 holes.
62 yards. Obviously a par 5, though. Guys like
This is one we definitely can birdie here, I feel.
4 getting home in 2.
Yeah, you referenced it. Longest hole on the golf course. Yeah, Rory
Nice
McIlroy
shot.
still reached it in 2.
It has gone 300 yards, which is nice.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good.
Yeah, we're quite happy with that.
Sitting up beautifully. in
And
the
this one
middle.
should nicely go on the green. We want to bring it back a little bit because the hole is quite literally just on the green. So we don't want to hit it too hard. But that should nicely bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. That's half decent, to be fair. As I always say, I'd rather be this side of the hole than 50 yards the other side. Oh!
And it makes the green in regulation.
That's painful.
Just a couple of feet.
That's so painful. We could have got back to 900, but we're on 800 anyway after that birdie. But that was so close. That was gutting. But that's our, that's a nice, you know, a nice milestone to get that. Oh, you can see a golfer in the background. I've never seen that in any of these games before. But there you go. There's a golfer in the background doing his nice putt.
This is the shortest hole on the golf course.
Another full swing here.
Still very important. If you can get the right
A little bit to the right. Stop, 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 stop. Ah. No, probably a bit too far away here for a birdie chance, but you never know. 22 foot out.
So coming off the birdie on the previous hole.
Okay, let's try that line.
Or yet another one.
And momentum.
Bring it back a foot.
His favour.
Go on, curve, curve. No, nowhere near. So even the putting line's line.
Except to make it.
Because if we brought it back too much, then surely it just wouldn't go in. It wouldn't have the power, but apparently not. But that one's a par, 8 under par at the 8th hole on the final round. But we've still got 10 holes to go in. Drop, well, exactly 50th place. That's not too bad.
Now to hole number 9, 501 yards. It's
But let's
par
curve it a little bit to the left just to compensate for that right-hander. I'll tell you what, I do fancy playing a bit of golf myself, you know. I haven't played for a long time. Not for 4 or 5 years now. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy a bit of golf. And who knows, if I do ever go and play, it might be a thing on the channel. Like a bit of a vlog. Who knows, eh? Decent shots on the green. A very, very sort of underdog eagle chance here. Slight chance for eagle. But we seem to hit the long putts for some bizarre reason.
Greens are fast though. You never know. Good line.
Bring that
good
back a
pace.
tad.
Might have a chance.
Go on, I'm liking this. That's very close to hole. Very unfortunate it didn't go in there. But we're going to have to go for a birdie here. And I feel like our round is finally getting underway. We're only halfway into it, but the round is finally getting underway. 9 under par now. And our golfer seems pretty pleased with that. If we don't drop any more shots, I'll be happy. Right, come on then. Let's focus.
It's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
No. Don't go in the water. Stay. No, it's gone. I was literally just about to say, as long as we don't get the ball in the water in this round, it should be quite easy. It's quite easy not to get the ball in the water. I don't know how on earth we managed to get it in the water. But, you know, there you go. And we're going to drop a shot here. Possibly 2. Because that ain't an easy putt. So frustrating sometimes. And our golfer's really feeling it now.
17 feet is what we're hearing.
Yeah, it's going to be a double bogey here. For God's sake. So basically, our progress we made in the last 2 holes has been completely rebuffed. And we're back to where we started, 7 under. So frustrating. Unfortunately, we're never going to win tournaments with the inconsistency we're showing today. But oh well. I wouldn't get too upset about it. It's only a game. Try telling that to the Eastwarts people. Oh, looks fairly happy with that. Always having an heart attack, one or the other. Bit of a short swing there. I don't think that's going to matter too much. That was a bit rubbish, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Going to struggle to get a birdie here. What do we do? It'd be nice momentum going into that last back sort of 6 or 7. Nah.
Well, you can see he's just disgusted with that effort. These putts keep the round together.
I think we might have to get some stats on that improve our putting because we're not going to do it ourselves. Nice. Lucky because it just bounced off the left, but it's a par. And controller battery's still low. I'll have to change them after this episode. Well, it's rechargeable battery, so I just have to leave it on charge all day. They don't last a long time, I have to say, the rechargeable batteries in these controllers. But I don't really play Xbox too much. I play my PS2 more than the Xbox, admittedly, but... no, they don't last a terrible long time, these Venom rechargeable battery packs. But saying that, I'd rather have these than normal batteries and them running out this quick. Because they are expensive batteries, particularly good batteries as well these days. You know, I quite like Duracell, and I did a 16 pack of the Duracell like Ultra batteries, the double A's, and they were like £10-12, and well, it seems a bit pricey. But me being the stingy bugger I am, buying them like 2 years ago, I've still got about 3 of them left. You know, they're very much on the last legs now, but I've got about 3 of them left, so I might have to go and spend that painful money again. Is that a birdie? Oh no, you're having a laugh.
Not a very good read right there.
Today is just not our day, is it? Let's be honest. That's so unlucky. It's just not our day here at the Alberta Classic. So unfortunate. Par 3 here, which we've played before, of course.
Yeah, take a 3, go to the next hole, unless it's match play.
Oh, that might bounce a bit too much. That's exactly what it has done. Right over on the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Disappointing.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
That's a good chip though. Should settle for a nice par there.
Another good swing, another good approach shot.
6 foot putt. We're going to have to hit it a bit longer than that just to make sure it goes in, and it absolutely has. Another par there at the 13th. I think now is the kind of streak of 5 holes where we can get birdies, so we need to focus here. I'd like to end up probably 10 under. That would be nice here, wouldn't it? Let's be honest.
Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par
Right,
4
there we go.
42 yards.
Wind coming to the right a little bit. Got to bear that one in mind, of course. Again, nice another full swing. A positive we can definitely take out of this tournament is how good our tee shots are getting now on the hole. I remember in the first few episodes they're going in the trees and everything, so I've got a bit of severe lie effect on. So if it goes a little bit to the right, it goes absolutely to the right. But now I'm happy with that. And I would say our judgment's getting a little bit better. Not fantastic still, but again, it's getting a little bit better, which ain't too bad. Right, let's get this one back a little bit.
But a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of...
Oh, unbelievable! Just a little bit too much pace to go into the hole there. I would say paced or pace. Certainly not paced. Not tough paced anyway. Lovely. Nice one from there. Nice part. We should be really getting a birdie there. Need to be getting a few birdies to get ourselves up to 9 or 10 under. That would be a nice achievement, wouldn't it? Right. Oh, I don't like this hole. Probably doesn't like me either. Apparently 51 foot that's coming down. That's quite impressive, you know. I'm saying that, I suppose that with an aeroplane being, what, 30 or 35,000 foot in the air, it's nothing, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, dear. Right. Nice full swing again. Oh, come on. Over that rough. Over the rough. Oh, it's gone too far to the left. I don't think we've been in any bunkers, though, in this tournament. That's a nice one.
This golf course normally suits a draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in.
Just got to bear in mind the rough here. I feel like it slowed the ball down a little bit. Come on. Go on. And thank God we get one wedge in. That's a nice one. Very nice stuff. And a very nice birdie. On to the last 4 holes now of this episode. Last 3. Did I say last 4 or last 3? I can't quite remember. I think I probably said last 4, but as I said, get 2 birdies out of these last 2, and that should be a very nice 10 under par. But let's try and aim for 3 birdies. Let's go high, aim high, shall we? 11 under par after these last 3 holes would be very nice.
The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and well, if you're the greatest of all
Nice
time,
full swing there.
You'll certainly hit.
Ooh, no. Okay, we can deal with that.
All the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot?
I was thinking, oh, look at me, I'm going to get 2 wedges in a row. No.
Right, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Of course not.
Settles in over the putt.
Lovely, another par there. We haven't dropped any shots for a while, which is nice. At the last 2, we do have to get 2 birdies now to get 10 under par. That was our aim. Well, our aim was to get 19 under par, but that was never going to happen, was it? So we had to be a bit realistic, for goodness sake. Quite a short par 4 though here, took 353 yards, really with a long sort of tee shot. Sorry, it's just a very nice chip onto the green. The likes of Rory McIlroy could maybe be able to get to this one in 1, but with our bit of a weak pitching ability, we're going to struggle. But again, that's nice actually. That's nice. We'll take that. Oh, we will take that. What a shot! Lovely. I don't see why the golfer's not making a big hoo-ha about that. That was very impressive. And that's a birdie. 9 under par, and at this last hole, very nice to end with a birdie. I certainly don't want to be in 44th place, because any of you F1 fans will know exactly whose number that is. And I don't want to be associated with him. Right, we did end up in the rough here last time, so we just got to consider it. But the wind's going the opposite direction, so we should be okay to aim in the same place. But yeah, that should be quite nice. Bit of a shorter par 5 here. I do quite like the par 5. Said that before. Stop, 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 stop. Very lucky in the first cut there. Right, let's try and get to the green in 2, shall we? Well, I very much doubt we're going to do it, but who knows? That's a bit to the left, actually. Which might not be too bad, because it means we avoid the rough. How far are we going to be off the green? About 60 yards? Yeah, looks about right. 64 yards. Show him a beautiful mental maths ability. A few yards further than the hole. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, last shot of the tournament. This should be, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And there we go. We've got what we wanted. We're 10 under par at the end of the tournament. Very successful in the end. It was a rocky road this last round for 100%. And not the best last round ever. But we end on 10 under for the tournament. And I think that's 2 under for the round. 2 under, I want to say, for the round. There we go. 2 under for the round. I'm sure the likes of McDowell will probably end on about 25 under looking at his stats so far. But as I say, we're not looking at anyone else. We just want to perform the best that we can. So how did they all get on? 21 under in the end. We finished 37th, which isn't too bad. We're only 6 shots behind the likes of Ricky Fowler. So that's pretty good. And that is when we're going to leave today's episode. So if you have enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like and comment on your thoughts as well. And subscribe for notifications of these videos every 2 days. Well, apart from the gap between Saturday and Tuesday, but we'll gloss over that. Click the notification button as well, because that means you do get notifications. With the sub boxes going all crazy at the moment, I would completely recommend that you do click that for notifications of these videos. And hopefully some new content coming in the future that you might be interested in. Of course, share it with your friends if you think they'd be interested as well. And I thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on Saturday for the first 3 rounds of the International Challenge. It's been a pleasure, folks. See you guys later. Goodbye.